author of the CF Alive book, and I'm here with Jorge Reyes.
Hi, Michael. How are you?
Doing good. And what's that you have in your hand there?
I have your book, CF Alive.
It's the book bestseller.
I'm sure it will be.
It already is.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. So, why is it so important that the ColdFusion community is more vibrant this year?
We depend on it. Everybody. For companies like us, developing tools for the community, it's really important that people in the community have, the incentive and proactiveness to move forward into modern times. Because, you can set them up to win, but they need to be willing to win. So we encounter a lot of people today that are still living in legacy land. So I actually...
Legacy land, is that like Legoland?
Yeah, no, it's not fun. Not at all. Legoland is fun. Legacy land is more like legacy hell. So I came in touch with a few people that are still using legacy stuff, and they have no interest in learning a framework, which was a little bit... they don't have to use Codebooks if they don't want to, but use a framework. Codebooks is the best choice, but they don't want to do it. So it was a little bit discouraging in a sense. But we're evangelizing people, letting them know, there's no excuse to do old stuff and not embrace modernity, because ColdFusion is as modern as any other language. So for web development, you have all the right tools, and there's no excuses. So you should be able to just, drag yourself from that status quo you'll feel uncomfortable with, and move away from this natural change averse human feeling that we have, right? We don't want to learn stuff because we think it's going to be tough, or because we're just satisfied with how we're doing things and we're about to retire and we don't care about the next generation having to deal with my legacy hell application. I don't know. So many different scenarios, but at the end of the day is a change of mindset that we need to really push forward into that, because I cannot stand seeing one more person saying, no, I don't need a framework for what. Why would you just use one? They spend so much time just developing code that they would otherwise get off the bat from existing modules that are already there. Just by, command box, install this and that, and that's it. Of course, there's always some sort of customization you need to do for these modules, but I don't know. I'm still struggling to understand that mindset and trying to change things around.
Well, a bit about that in the book, actually, how we can adopt these things and overcome those old mindsets. So, yeah. So how has CF Summit 2018 been for you so far?
Good. It's been really busy here, our booth, and people are happy. It's good to be surrounded about 400 plus people, all ColdFusion developers, and it feels like the language is pretty much alive. You're surrounded by people enthusiastic about ColdFusion, but still, you find people saying, I don't want to use this and that. I'm good with what I have. So I'm like, seriously, man, stop saying that. Change your mind now. You need to evolve or die. That was our slogan from last year, Into the Box. Evolve or die. A little bit harsh, but it is what it is. It's about giving ColdFusion the good name it deserves, because the technology is there, the community, the active developers are awesome. The people contributing is just amazing. They have a very authentic connection to the language, and they want to see it evolve and strive. And we want to see that too. So we take it personally when somebody says, "Why is that useful? Why is using a framework useful?" That gives ColdFusion a bad name, for sure. Because if you look at our stuff, what we're doing with our clients, we do all sorts of, advanced stuff with Docker deployments, redundancy, and managing container Docker farms, whatever you want. We do it. So you can do it too. All the tools are there.
Cool. So I've got a question for you. If I'm making a time capsule for ColdFusion 2028 in 10 years' time, how do you see ColdFusion being in 10 years, Jorge?
I think that one of the benefits of of having modern tooling available is that you can innovate. There are a few technologies that I would like to see more embedded in the language. I see, for example, languages like Python that are doing a lot in terms of technologies like machine learning, for example. You have all these tools off the bat ready for you, embedded in IDE for doing statistical analysis of data, processing data for actually, inputting a machine learning algorithm. We don't have that in ColdFusion, right? So embracing technologies like that one, like machine learning, or even artificial intelligence, that we can integrate that into the language, and really think ahead about being kind of the leaders, not only in the community but outside in the real world. When people compare us to other development languages that are pretty popular, like Python, that we have all those bells and whistles that are going to make a difference.
Well, thanks for being on the podcast, Jorge.
All right, thank you.